Namaste to all of you. Welcome back for the 5th talk on Pranava or Omkar. The first video was about scientific discoveries about benefits of chanting Om. The second was about the Vedic perspective about why we should chant Om. The third was about what happens, what we gain when we chant the first syllable of Omkar. And the fourth video was about the benefits of chanting U, the second syllable of Omkar. Now we are going to explore what we gain by chanting M, the third syllable of Om. So as we are looking at this, let's listen to a story. This is a Puranic story. So there was a king called Janaka. King Janaka was a great king, a very popular king, very benevolent king. And they loved him very much. Now King Janaka, slowly he discovered, whatever experience I have, a very, very happy experience. Let's say I win over another huge kingdom and it becomes a part of my kingdom. For me as a king, it's one of the greatest things that can happen to me. I have gained victory over a very powerful king and made his kingdom a part of mine. Even that joy, that wonderful exhilaration, even that, it starts dissolving and it is gone. It just evaporates. After a few days, I'm back to my old state of inner being. That peak of happiness is gone. Even a small joy that comes from maybe drinking a nice cup of coffee or eating my favorite dish, nice while it lasts, but it's gone. Again, I have to look for something else. Likewise, sad things that happen to me, that bring me a lot of grief, even the grief after some time is gone. So nothing in my life is permanent. That is what King Janaka realized. Things come and things go. Happiness comes and happiness goes. Relationships come and they go. Possessions come and they go. So nothing in my life remains. Finally, even this body, which is so dear to me, that also goes. So he started looking for something permanent, that which never perishes, that which never goes away, that which is not temporary. And he asked his advisors, and they said, for that you need a spiritual master, you need a Sadguru. And is there such a Sadguru in my kingdom? Asked Janaka. And his courtier said, yes, there is such a guru. And he is Ashtavakra. So King Janaka went to Ashtavakra, Rishi Ashtavakra. And Ashtavakra said, yes, I can give you self-knowledge. Knowledge about your own true nature. You are bliss. You are Satchit Ananda. You are existence, consciousness, bliss. But you don't realize it because you are clouded by the false belief. You feel falsely that you are this body, mind, and intellect. You are this small, limited entity because you are fooling yourself with that belief, with that thought. You have done it since lifetimes. Because of that, you are miserable. But in fact, it is only that bit of ignorance that is blocking your realization of your true nature. If you drop that ignorance, you will be free. You will realize your true nature. You will be bliss. You will not be blissful, you will be bliss itself. Master, teach me that which will make me free, said the king. But Ashtavakra said, oh, not so soon. Don't be in such a hurry, O king. You know, once you're realized, you will feel that you are one with all beings. No one is separate from yourself. And then you will lose this distinction between master and disciple. And you will not give me the Guru Dakshina, the fee that is due to the Guru from the disciple. Because you will say, Master, you and I are one. So before I give you that knowledge, give me the Guru Dakshina. The king said, certainly. My entire kingdom and everything that I possess, I offer to you as my Guru Dakshina. And so Ashtavakra said, he laughed. He said, no, 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 no. Your kingdom doesn't belong to you. It belongs to your subjects, to your citizens. Your possessions don't belong to you. That is given to you by the citizens as their ruler. So you cannot give me what doesn't belong to you. So then Janaka said, then I offer this body to you as a servant. Please accept it. And the Rishi said, Janaka, you cannot offer your body to me. That was created by your parents. Your body also belongs to your wife. So you cannot give me your body. It doesn't belong to you. Then Janaka said, he thought, what is it that belongs to me alone and to no one else? And he said, O Sadguru, O Master, I offer my ignorance to you. I offer the false belief, the illusion that I am this body, mind, and intellect. That illusion I offer to you. Then Janaka said, yes, I accept it. So the minute he offered that ignorance to his Sadguru, the ignorance dropped and he became enlightened. He became a Jnani. Is it easy to offer a kingdom like Janaka did? An entire kingdom? We see leaders, political leaders today, how they scramble to get elected, what they do to get votes. So power is intoxicating. It is very difficult to give up. Wealth is addictive. Luxury is addictive. Comfort is addictive. Very difficult to give up. And yet, all of us give up all this every day. Does that seem incredible? We do give it up. When the day is done and we lie down on the bed, rest our heads on the pillow, then we sink into sleep. What do? We give up everything we own, don't we? Is your body present in deep sleep? Is your house present in deep sleep? Is your spouse or your child or your grandchild sleeping right next to you on the bed? Are they present in your sleep? Is your family there in your sleep? Is your job there? Is your workplace there? Is your city there? Is anything that you know in the waking state present in your deep sleep state? Your name? Nothing, right? Everything that we love in the waking state. Oh, I have so much money in my bank account. But when I go to sleep, there is no bank, there is no account, because I myself, as I know myself in my waking state, my body, mind, and intellect, they are not there in sleep. So every single day, we give up everything that we know, everything that we love, when we sink into deep sleep. I'm not talking about dream state here. I'm talking only about deep sleep. So in the state of deep sleep, there is no thing, but still there is bliss. There is bliss of non-duality. There is no other in my deep sleep. Only I exist. I alone exist with no limitations, no boundaries, no conditions. I am infinite. I am bliss. I am peace. This is a universal experience. Every single person in the world, a baker, a millionaire, a politician, a man, a woman, a child, an American, an African, an Indian, everybody has the same experience of deep sleep. When they slip into deep sleep, only they exist and there is no other. A state of great renunciation, great vairagya, and we go through it every day. And we take it for granted and we don't give it any importance. So the Upanishad says, in a sense, deep sleep is your source state. It is a state where you are the self, but you don't know that you are the self, self with a capital S. You are the Atman, but you are ignorant of the truth that you are the Atman, that it is your true state, you are ignorant of that, but you enjoy the bliss of that state. That is why we can't do without sleep. All of us wait for the moment when we can go to sleep. If we miss sleeping, we sleep late for a couple of nights, we say, I don't want to go anywhere today. I don't want to do anything else. I want to go to bed early. I need sleep. Why? It revitalizes us, not just physiologically. It revitalizes the spirit. A state of being is different when we are sleeping because we are in our natural state and we come back. We go to the state of no other. And then we come back into the waking world where I am there, the world is there, and the creative energy I called God is there. So Mandukya Upanishad says, from waking state you come into, from dream state, from deep sleep state you go into dream state. From deep sleep state you go into waking state. And in your deep sleep state, your subconscious mind, your intellect, all of them are dormant. But still they have stuff. Still they have baggage, they have memories, they have vasanas. So this will bring you awake. Because your vasanas are still there, every morning we wake up. Our vasanas wake us up and bring us back into the waking state. So anyone who chants Makara, When we chant Om, and U merge into Ma. So the waking state and dream state merge into deep sleep state. And the vasanas, which are latent in dormant in deep sleep state, they get expressed as dreams, they get expressed as the waking world and waking existence. So whenever we chant the third syllable, the third matra, the third vyakriti of Om, what happens is we are aligning ourselves with the deep sleep state, the peace, the bliss of deep sleep state. So the Mandukya Upanishad says, Ma also means that which is beyond measure. So Makara will take us beyond the relative state. To measure, we need some kind of a yardstick. If I want to measure something, I take a tape or a scale and I say, this is 1 foot, or this is 9 inches, or this is 6 inches. So I need something else. I need to compare two things to measure. But in deep sleep, there can be no comparison because there is no other, only I existed in my deep sleep. That is why when I wake up, I say I slept so well. Because the witness, which is there in waking, deep sleep, and dream state, was also there in deep sleep. That is how I know that I had a deep sleep. So, because there is only one and because there is no other, there is no comparison, there is no measurement. So, chanting Ma, the third syllable of Omkar, it takes us to the state of the absolute. It takes us beyond this limitations of the body, mind, and intellect. It takes us to a state of liberation, to a state of jnana. So, if we have complexes like inferiority complex, superiority complex, we tend to become very competitive. We tend to keep criticizing ourselves, or we tend to keep criticizing other people. When we chant Makar, it takes us to a state of immeasurability. I gain immense self-esteem. I start appreciating others instead of criticizing them. I start accepting and appreciating myself. I start loving myself and loving others. And slowly, I start expanding till the cosmic being becomes my true nature. I become a Brahmagnani. I become the absolute with which everything else measures itself. If I am a meditator who follows the dharmic path and who meditates with devotion and dedication, with Shraddha and Bhakti on Makar, the third syllable of Omkar. So this gives immense peace because conflicts arise only when there is comparison. When there is no comparison, when there is no other, there are no conflicts. So when I keep chanting Makar, there is immense love in my heart. All beings are a part of myself, and I am a part of all beings. There is unconditional love. So let us chant Makar 3 times. Keep your spine straight. Gently close your eyes. Become aware of your breathing. Inhale.
Feel the vibrations of the ma reverberating all over your body, in every cell of the body. Feel the inner peace. Enjoy the silence. When you do this on your own, you can chant as many times as you like, but keep your attention on the vibration. Keep your attention on the quietude, on the peace inside. Enjoy the well-being and thoughtless state. Slowly open your eyes. So join us on the last video. There's just one more video on Omkara on the Nada Arogya channel. The last video will be on the Amatra, the silent part of Omkara. Thank you.